What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. The gameplay here in the beginning beginning of this video, I don't know why I said here so many times, is going to be a little laggy just because of the game. This is some old gameplay. This is from a long time ago before I basically had to reinstall Modern Warfare 2 and reinstall it again on my hard drive instead of like an external drive. So if you're having issues as like graphical issues and things like that, I finally figured out that's the reason. Is because you probably have the game not on your hard drive. And so if you boot it up on a hard drive, it's going to be, way faster, way smoother, and it won't take like 2 minutes to clear up. So sorry, you're going to have to, deal with this stuttery gameplay in the beginning. But to be honest with you guys, I haven't played a lot of Modern Warfare 2 recently, at least a lot of like notable gameplay worthy like videos. Like I know a lot of my gameplay is already very mid to begin with, but when I say that I can't even post mid gameplay, that should tell you something about the scores that I'm getting. It's partly skill-based matchmaking, it's partly just because I'm using these like terrible weapons, going for like long shots and headshots, and so for those reasons, I think honestly in this video I'm going for long shots too. So it's a little campy, it's a little slower than I'd like to see, but hey, you know what, we got a long time in this video, so let's talk about a couple of things. First off, before I get into the main topic, there was some season 3 updates, season 3 like leaks as to what's coming. It looks like we're gonna get like another new map. Hopefully it's not the only new map, but yes, it is a new 6v6 map. I think someone said it was like maybe Estate or something from Modern Warfare 2. I really hope not, because Estate was terrible. I don't care what you say about nostalgia, I don't care what you say about Modern Warfare 2. You can think Modern Warfare 2 is the best game in the world. I'm talking about the 2009 version, by the way, but Estate, like a bad map's a bad map. I don't care what game you put it in, like the game's not going to change how good or bad the map is. Especially, it's not going to change the size of the map. If you cut Estate in half or make the visibility like way better, maybe, and if you make it like 12v12, like that's the only way Estate's going to be a good map in my opinion. Okay, I'm not going to take any Estate was actually good and in Modern Warfare 2 stuff. No, I don't no. You're wrong. Okay, sorry, you're wrong. Along with Estate, we're supposedly getting the intervention sniper rifle. I don't know why I just stuttered there. It's been a while since I made a video, but yeah, the intervention is supposedly coming back as well. Another Modern Warfare 2 staple. It only took them like 4 months, 5 months to finally bring something back that resembles Modern Warfare 2 in a game called Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2. So, congratulations on finally pulling on the nostalgia strings. It's not like you could have brought back Rust or any Modern Warfare 2 map like a little earlier than now, but I guess if you wanted to just do, the bare minimum and just not listen to your fan base, I guess you've been doing a good job of that. And that's essentially it for Season 3, at least for leaks right now. We don't know what else is supposedly coming. I'm really hoping that we're getting more than one map. I'm pretty sure we're getting more than just the intervention as far as weapons go, so not too concerned about that. Once I'm getting the Orion done, I don't really know what I'm going to do in this game because there's not a lot of replay value. There's barely replay value right now, or there's barely playing value right now. If I'm not going for Orion, like I'm not playing the game really. It's kind of hard to play this game for fun. But anyway, let's get into the main topic of the video. I was actually only going to talk about Season 3 stuff, then I realized that there wasn't a whole lot to talk about, and then I saw this tweet from Charlie Intel, and I guess Jake Lucky covered it first, but basically, if you don't know, Fortnite has been doing like this build mode or this creator mode where you can kind of create your own map. You can kind of, customize things to your own liking. What a crazy concept, a fan base being actually allowed to like customize and make a game fun for themselves, make like fun maps for themselves that developers can't. Which, if you've been playing Call of Duty the past like 5 years, you kind of realize that developers can't make fun new maps. That's why they kind of recycle old maps, and that's why we love it when like Dome and Nuketown and Shipment come back, because they're actually good maps, unlike the trash that we're getting nowadays. Like, who's trying to play Tarak? Who's trying to play Santacina Border Crossing? You know what I mean? Like, none of these maps are memorable. Like, I challenge you, name like 3 maps between Cold War, Vanguard, and like Modern Warfare 2022 that like are not remastered maps. You know what I'm saying? Like it's probably gonna take you like 5 minutes or 10 minutes, okay, unless you're like a diehard fan. Anyway, yeah, Fortnite and CSGO and all these other kind of games, I don't know if CSGO for sure, but I know Fortnite for sure, they kind of allow this like customization for the player base, and so a lot of people know Call of Duty or have played Call of Duty growing up. Not many people playing Call of Duty nowadays, but a lot of people played, COD 4 through Black Ops 2 and so on. And, what they're doing with that is basically making their own games. They're making their own maps, like basically just building it using the tools that Fortnite has given them to make their own customized maps. So people are making Rust, people are making Nuketown and things like that. in Fortnite in their own creator mode, and people are having a blast with it. It's getting a lot of coverage. It's getting a lot of like love, I guess. Everyone's like saying, oh, hey, this is so much fun. I really enjoy this. So what does Activision do? Well, they come out here and they are basically copyright claiming or copyright striking content creators and just, I guess, building creators who are remaking these maps and calling it copyright. Because if you make, Rust in Fortnite, in the world of Fortnite, guess what? You don't own Rant. So Activision's like, hey, you know what? You can't do this. And so it's it's crazy to me. This is actually one of the biggest, like, honestly, scumbag moves that you could also like possibly imagine, because they're literally taking away, like, they're spending their resources, trying to take away from another game instead of trying to improve their own game. That's first of all, right? Like, instead of trying to take away like certain maps from Fortnite, why don't you just make better maps for your own game? Why don't you just make Warzone an actual like fun experience? Why don't you make 6v6 have some actual content instead of forcing us to play on track and all these other garbage maps over and over again? I think you launched the game with like 8-9 maps. Like no one's playing this for more than like 3 weeks. I don't know what they're thinking here now, but anyway, it's kind of bad enough that they're not, taking the time and resources to like sue and copyright claim people on another game, but they're literally like thieves of joy. They're literally taking away other people's fun. I don't play Fortnite. I don't watch Fortnite. I don't really care about Fortnite, if I'm being honest with you guys, but there's a lot of people. You can tell by the Twitch numbers. You can tell by, however, like the fan base, the player base, people talking about it. Yeah. A lot of people enjoy Fortnite, play Fortnite, watch Fortnite. They love this content, right? They love Rust. They love all these things. And Activision's literally being like the Grinch on Christmas, literally just taking away people's fun, taking it away for no reason. I think the main reason, obviously, is that they're scared. I don't think it's about the money for them. I mean, it probably is, because, we know how greedy Activision can be. But I think it's more so about the fact of like just trying to get players back on Call of Duty by taking away from, the player base of another game. Guess what? Newsflash, guys. If you take away, someone's map from Fortnite, they're just going to build another map. They're not going to, oh, I hate Fortnite all of a sudden, I'm going to play Call of Duty. That's not what's going to happen. You know what's going to make people switch from Fortnite to Call of Duty? Make Call of Duty fun. Actually listen to your fan base. Maybe, I don't know, don't make it so that you get punished by moving. Maybe make it so that you make like a community poll. Maybe offer some actual like criticism. Maybe like accept some criticism, as opposed to, oh, Call of Duty is dying and blah blah blah. Maybe instead of just like, I don't know, plugging your ears and running away singing la la la, maybe actually like talk to a content creator. Like, I'm not saying me or something. Talk to Ace, talk to Exclusive Ace, talk to Prestigious Key even. I'm saying Charlie Intel, any of these guys, just have like a freaking Zoom call with these people and just be like, hey, what in your opinion would make Call of Duty better? You know what I'm saying? You don't have to watch a million videos. You don't have to listen to Blame Truth or Fooly or me, rant about how COD is dying for the millionth time. You don't got to listen to that. You don't got to listen to 8 Thoughts or anyone like that. You just talk to some like reasonable people. I'm not saying that the people I mentioned are unreasonable, because obviously I'm in there too. I'm just saying, if you want like a more neutral and more fair, less, ranty style of person to listen to, talk to those people, your Ace, Prestigious Keys, things like that. And I don't know, write some notes, take some criticism, because these people at this point are like your last chance. You know what I'm saying? There's only so many people left in this world, who are going to cover and just basically continue to talk about and play Call of Duty regardless of how bad it is. And that number is rather quickly, that number is quickly going up in terms of how many people are leaving. Okay. Like I said, Marksman's leaving. Drifter left a long time ago. There's just, I don't know, people just don't upload, people don't talk about it. Like, the numbers are just so far down these days in terms of Twitch and things like that. The Steam numbers, like I said before, it's a shame. It's a shame how far Call of Duty has fallen, but more so it's just a shame of like Activision's mentality. It's just like such a lack of responsibility, a lack of accountability. It's just like, hey, you know what? They're doing this. They're stealing our product from whatever, like a million years ago. Talk about recycled content, right? Like, they're mad that people are recycling Rust into Fortnite. Guess what? You've been recycling maps for the past like 5 years, maybe 10 years. I don't know, at this point, and you haven't made a solid map since like maybe Black Ops 4, and that's like pushing it, I can't think of, okay, I guess Shoot House. I'll give you guys Shoot House. Shoot House is the last like good Call of Duty map that you guys made. And that was what, 3 years ago? You know, I can't name a single good map from Cold War or Vanguard, to be honest with you guys, because, well, first off, those games were just not fun. Let's be real here. But other than that, there weren't like any good maps. I don't know how else to say it. There really weren't. If there was, I would, you know, probably remember them. Kind of sad to see, you know, how it's been. Just for Call of Duty, I don't really know what else to say, man. It's tough to cover this game, and it's sad because the channel's doing well and like other people's channels are doing well. So like I want to obviously make more videos, but at the same time, you know, they're not making it easy. Season 3 is not going to save things, especially if it's only one map and one gun. If that's literally the case, it's going to be sad. It's going to be a real sad state of affairs. I think a lot of people are just going to drop the game completely. You know, I know a lot of content creators who are like hanging on by a rope right now. A lot of content creators like we're making videos in the start. Now they switched over to Battlefield, to Fortnite, to Apex. People are just not happy. People are just done with this game. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty close. I'm really pretty close to this game. If you guys didn't know, I run a second channel. It's in the what's it called, like channels list on my channel. It's called Dyna MMO. Basically just playing Pokemon, and it's fun. You know, people actually enjoy the videos. People actually, it's like positive. You know, it's fun making positive videos, unlike, you know, what this channel's kind of devolved into. But anyway, I ran out of time here, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and have a great rest of the day. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.